9 of the sexiest fragrances you need to be wearing this Valentine's Day. And not only on Valentine's Day, but anytime you want to feel sexy, you want to feel magnetic, you want to feel electric, you want to be alluring, I suggest you rotating these fragrances in your wardrobe. Let's get into it. All right, so we're going to start with fragrance layering. I'm going to start with 2 body sprays here. If you guys have been following my content, I've talked about these body sprays before, and this would be the perfect time to wear these body sprays to make sure that you are maximizing on your metaphysical magnetism while wearing fragrances. I'm talking about Snow Fairy. Now, Snow Fairy is especially special around this time of year, Valentine's Day, because it actually smells like the heart-shaped candies that we get during this time. This smells exactly like those heart-shaped Be Mine. This smells exactly like those heart-shaped candies, along with like bubblegum and cotton candy. And to rotate with this, you can also wear the Barbie body splash. Now, you will probably not be able to find this because it was a seasonal, or it's now been discontinued, but you can find this on resellers or on eBay or Mercari or what have you. But this is also a great fragrance. It doesn't smell like this at all. It doesn't smell like this. This is like almond and some, this is more spicy. This is still has that cotton candy-esque tonality to it, but it's more spice and definitely an undertone of almond. So we've got the Snow Fairy and the Barbie body sprays, both from Lush. All right, so as we move down too, we're gonna start on our actual perfume. Also from the House of Lush, Cardamom Coffee and Lust. These 2 right here, absolutely stunning, either worn alone or together. Cardamom Coffee, and Oud. I'm telling you, it's so nicely done here. And what I like about the Lush fragrances, their niche quality, and they use a lot of natural ingredients, so you don't have to worry about it being synthetic oud in here. You don't have to worry about it being synthetic cardamom or coffee. It's a really, really nice fragrance. If you like things like Cafe Tuberosa from Atelier Cologne or Intense Cafe from Montal, you'll really like this Lush's versions of a take on a coffee fragrance. And Lust is a jasmine powerhouse. This right here, it screams sex. I mean, look at the name. This is an amazing, pungent floral. I think this would fall under the category of yellow florals because it's very, very sharp. It's a really lovely fragrance. 2 sexy fragrances here. Both can be worn alone or together. Now, let's get down to some more classic notes. Now, these 2 might fall under the category of being super classic, but I love these fragrances nonetheless, and they definitely wear really, really well. I'm talking about Cartier, Musty Cartier Parfum. Oh my God, jasmine, galbanum, and vanilla. This is amazing, oriental, super sexy. You think about Catwoman, Batman, those Marvel characters. This is what some of them would smell like. And we also have here Pasha Cartier Parfum. This would be something that any of the high rollers would wear, like the sugar daddies, the provider style men. This is exactly what they're wearing. It's amber. And then look at the little royal castle like bottle it's in. Super dope. These 2 fragrances right here, I love wearing these. I love, love, love. Anytime I want to just smell amazing, I put these on. I almost forgot another one from the House of Lush. It is Shade. This is an amazing, sweet, amber-like fragrance. And it also smells like cocoa butter. And when I say that, I don't want you to think that it smells lotiony at all. It's not a lotiony fragrance, but it does have that sort of cocoa chocolate-like essence to it, along with labdanum and some other notes as well. This is perfect when you want to smell sexy and sophisticated. It's soft, but it still pulls you in. The Lush fragrances have a great long-lasting sillage. A lot of you out there that are worrying about the wear and the performance of fragrances, please give Lush a try before they get too big. Because you know, once the fragrance houses get big, anytime you're dealing with fragrance, once they get too big, they cheapen the formulas. I suggest you stock up on these because the formulas have gotten a little bit less pungent since they first came out. They first started off calling themselves Guerrilla Perfumes, but now they're just Lush Fragrances. Get your hands on these scents now because they are so good. It's gonna excite you. All right, now, also from the House of Cartier. This is a sexy, witchy, bewitching, bewildering scent right here. Lsuh the Dragon, Kiss of the Dragon. This right here is an elixir for sensuality. Such a passionate fragrance. What I love about this is that it's completely unisex. They've got some great notes in here, one of them being one of my favorite notes, which is vetiver. I absolutely love vetiver, and they've happened to make this one sort of floral, sort of like, it's really rich and oriental, this fragrance. As you can see, it's got the oriental style bottle here, reminiscent of like the great royal China. Anyways, this is a witchy, sorcery, very occult-like scent. It's very mysterious. Anytime I wear this, I was wearing this one night. I went out for New Year's, and I wore this coupled with, what did I layer this with? It was this plus the cardamom coffee. And I heard some gentlemen like across from me where I was at the bar, and I was sitting over in like the outside patio area, and some guys were like talking about how good someone smelled, and they like talked about it for like 10 minutes. They went back and forth. And you know me, I don't need to, like, you know, I mean, I brush my shoulders off on the inside, but I didn't say anything. But I felt nice. Now, although I don't wear fragrances or give the tiniest care about what someone thinks about how I smell, it was cool to know that, you know, me being so daring with my fragrance layering, that it is appealing to other people. All right, now this is probably one of my favorite ones on the list. I just discovered this fragrance, and it's absolutely sexy, from a unlikely fragrance house. This is a makeup brand that makes perfumes. I've talked about this before. Laura Mercier. Excuse me, not Laura Mercier. Trish Mcevoy. Trish Mcevoy X. Oh my God. This stuff right here. This is so niche. Please, 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 if you can get your nose or your hands on this, even if you can just get to a department store, go to Bloomingdale's or go to Saks or Neiman's, wherever they have a Trish Mcevoy counter, and just smell this fragrance right here. It's going to blow your mind if you like those spicy vanilla, sort of gourmand, but musky and ambery fragrance. If you like Musk Ravageur from Frederic Malle, or if you like Grand Soir from Maison Francis Kurkdjian, you're going to love this scent, and you're going to want to add it to your wardrobe. This is probably the sexiest scent in this lineup here. It's the most sexy. It's the most alluring. You're going to get compliments, not that it matters whether you do or not, but you're going to get compliments, and people are going to ask you what you're wearing, and you're going to be able to decide whether or not you want to gatekeep. I don't give a damn, because it don't matter what someone else wears. I feel like my fragrances are made for me, and they smell differently on me, so I don't give a fuck if you know what I wear at all. But anyways, Trish Mcevoy X. This is like a bowl of berries with spices and vanilla and musk and amber. And some honorable mentions here. So I do like to have like these little atomizers with me when I go out. And this is just a way just to kind of like layer my fragrance throughout the day. This is a little ampoule here, and I believe this has Atomic Rose in it from Initio. This is a Memo Paris leather atomizer. I love this. This is something that I created. Like, I like to blend up my own fragrances sometimes, and these are refillable. You can twist the tops off. So I love having these when I just want to play around. This is a small atomizer I got. Whenever you buy like the large size of Atelier Cologne fragrances, I don't know if they still do that at GWP, but you used to get a small fragrance with a leather case on it. And this is also another thing that I blended up here. It's patchouli in here, amber, vanilla. It's a lot of my favorite notes are in this fragrance, and I blended it myself. And then this is a Tom Ford atomizer here. These are also refillable. So lots of time when I get these refillable travel sprays or pocket sprays, I refill them with what I want to. It doesn't always have to be from the brand. But anyways, guys, those are my fragrances that you should be wearing to make sure that you are the sexiest that you can be this Valentine's Day. Hope you enjoy that. Ciao.